Hey guys, Anthony coming back at you with another video. Hope this video finds you all doing very well. Coming back to you today with a short video focused on one sport and one sport only, and that's what's in the background, hockey. The state of the soccer market has gone through the roof, and it just continues to go up. It continues to go up. Affording to break cards soccer-wise is almost near impossible at this point for me, and singles-wise, very few and far between. The main guy collects Marco Reus, just not being including in checklists, and then getting stuff that already exists, especially a lot of his short print stuff that I don't have, getting quite expensive. So I decided to change up the flow a little bit and get into the hockey side of the hobby a little bit more, just because the craze hasn't hit like basketball and soccer. I went to the LCS, picked up some supplies, and got talked into doing a couple boxes of Trilogy, which are extremely reasonable, cost fraction of the price of what soccer's going for now. Hasn't really increased at all when it comes to wax wise. So I'm really been enjoying everything so far. A little Bruins talk, since my Bruins were eliminated for the playoffs. I feel like it's going to be a big rebuilding year for the Bruins this offseason. All of our holes, all of our problems that we have with the team just came out on display against the Islanders, how fragile we are in defense. And then obviously the goaltending issues, just the inconsistency of Rask, and him now being an unrestricted free agent, needing surgery. I don't see the team re-signing him. We need another big man in defense, not having Chara there anymore. It's one, a big loss, but two, at his age, he definitely needed to be replaced. I think the star of the show being Charlie McAvoy, exceptional player. He just needs coverage around him, because when we lost Brandon Carlo with an injury in the playoffs, we just absolutely fell apart. Matt Grzelcyk is not the answer in defense. Made countless mistakes, cost us many goals, including game-losing goals. Not the answer. We definitely need coverage at defense. Another issue we probably need to look at, which I know they're shopping, looking for the eventual replacement of Patrice Bergeron. He is obviously getting there in age. I could see him here for a couple of years, but molding somebody behind him, whether that be by a draft pick or a trade. I know there is some rumor talk about the possibility of Jack Eichel. Fantastic player, would be an awesome player to mold that role in the center. Another guy, obviously my favorite player, David Krejci, is an unrestricted free agent. I do see them bring him back, because I think his position is a much needed spot. We've been having trouble on the left. That's been an area of concern all season long. Showed against the Islanders when we played them during the regular season. We didn't win a single series against them, and when we brought Taylor Hall on in that trade, huge improvement. I really hope we can re-sign Taylor Hall, sign him to a long-term contract, get him tied down. That should be the #1 priority right now out of our free agents. Would love to see Krejci back. I think they're going to bring him back on just a very small veteran salary. So I think that's going to be the plan with the Bruins in the offseason. It's going to be a rebuilding year, because we've been just like that, just making it to the playoffs, and then all our problems come out. I mean, obviously we did make it to the Stanley Cup final in 2019, lost to the Blues. We had a great start this year, obviously beating the Capitals, but all the holes, all the problems in the team came out against the Islanders, and yeah, not a good series to say the least. But let's get right into some cards, shall we? I won't get too much in depth, but I went to the LCS. This is kind of like where it all started, to get supplies, and there are a couple of other guys there busting Trilogy on release day, and I was talked into getting in on the action. So I bought 2 boxes, and I did fairly well. Not going to go over everything. A lot of a couple of the inserts, rookie cards and stuff like that have already been moved to other people, but the 2 hits, it's 1 auto on average per box with 1 memorabilia. Some have like 2 autographs. The first box, numbered out of 49, had a beautiful patch auto of Tyler Benson. Not the biggest name, but really a nice card. And for some reason, these are selling pretty well. And on the second box, I did hit one of the bigger names. I feel like his stuff is extremely undervalued, especially for how young the team is. I feel like him and Kale can form an excellent defensive partnership. But like I said, a little undervalued, so I don't mind holding on to this card. See what happens in the future. But number 299 for the rookie premiere, I believe this is level 2. Number 299, the rookie autograph of Bo Byram. So excellent defenseman for the Avalanche. Obviously, they lost as well. At this point in time, kind of like every team that's left, I don't want to cheer for. Obviously, I'm not going to cheer for the Islanders who just beat us. I'm not going to cheer for not going to root for the Lightning, just the history with Hudson Boston, and obviously not the Canadians. So not really sure who I'm leaning towards at this point in time. But yeah, so those are my box recap. Now we'll go to 3 pickups. Nothing too crazy. I have a ton of hockey stuff coming in, so definitely be on the lookout for more videos. Just so much stuff coming in. A lot of stuff coming from Canada, so it's going to be a little bit for shipping. But I do have 3 pickups so far, 2 for the David Krejci collection. This is from the newest release of Black Diamond, number to 149, just a jumbo jersey, but really sharp design, plus it's an exquisite card, so had to have it. Got it on cheap. And this card I've been looking for years. I just either miss out on it or pops up for too much money, and finally happy to secure it. Number 299 from 1516 UD Black. These cards are really nice in person. I thought they were like a matte finish from all the pictures I've ever seen, but it has a glossy finish. They always look like matte online. Super sick card. And the last pickup is actually a new PC. Well, sort of new PC, but basically a new player to collect. The reason why I decided to collect a new player, number 1, David Krejci does not have a lot of cards. He does not get a lot of hobby love. And just doing some research, trying to find David Krejci cards, I have managed to contact people and obtain a lot of nice cards. But a Cup Shield autograph popped up on eBay about a couple weeks ago, let's say about 2 weeks ago, and it sold within the hour of it being listed for the buy now price, a price that I would have been more than happy to pay for it to have something like that in my collection, but sold within the hour. Like it still showed up on active listings when you clicked on it. It said it was sold. Did some research, digging through like Facebook groups and Instagram, and found that there is a pretty deep-pocketed David Krejci collector who kind of like has the market cornered. For his high-end stuff. Dude has multiple 101s. I mean, this dude also has a rookie Shield auto of Connor McDavid, so dude's got some deep pockets. So to compete for big David Krejci cards, if they ever do pop up, it's going to be pretty hard, almost near impossible for someone that can obtain the certain cards he has. So I kind of decided I want to collect another player as well. Obvious decision for this. As you guys know, I collect my UConn alum, majority being Kemba Walker and George Springer. The UConn hockey program is a fairly new program. It's only been around for, give or take, 12, 13 years at the intercollegiate level. It's always been like a club team, but we came onto the scene and we came on strong. I don't know if you guys remember, I do have the video still up on my channel. I was at our very first game, the inaugural season. I was at our very first game, home game versus Boston College, second best team in the country. That you're usually they're either first or second behind Northwestern. Unbelievable team, and that was our home opener. What a way to get come into the intercollegiate of hockey, and yeah, we won 1-0. To beat Boston College at our home opener was insane. So we've had a very successful past 10 years. A lot of draft picks coming out of UConn. Just been an excellent start to the program. And I decided to start picking up stuff of the guy. He was our very first ever first-round draft pick. Highest pick since he was picked. He's still the highest ever drafted out of UConn. Drafted out of 2016, but he opted to stay at UConn and then signed an NHL contract after a year later. Stayed at UConn for another year. But recently signed with the Sabres, I believe. Definitely going to start picking up some nice stuff of his for my UConn PC. It is Tage Thompson, and I'm starting it off with a bang. This is from 1718, Upper Deck the Cup, the gold RPA. So the base are outnumbered out of like either 149 or 249. This is the gold out of 24 with a beautiful 4-color patch. That is sweet. So I feel like it's pretty cool to be able to collect a guy, be able to collect someone who is the first round draft pick out of my school. And obviously me being there since the program's beginning. Just a very cool, and I think it's going to be a great, awesome guy to collect and an awesome addition to my UConn PC. So really looking forward to that. I do have, once again, like I said, a ton of hockey stuff coming in. A ton of Krejcis, ton of Tage Thompsons, and a little something other as well, which is pretty big, pretty massive to have as I dip my foot further into the hockey side of the hobby. So a little teaser for you guys for there, but keep an eye out. That should be coming in a later video. That's all for today, guys. Thanks for watching.